doing that. We got to record.
Yeah, this is how I am for today's episode.
This is not how you are for today's episode. Stop that. You're grossing me out. No. Actually, stop. Okay, I want to say pineapple, and then we'll turn around. Okay, ready? Pineapple. Welcome back to the Elder Scrolls podcast. It's your host, Dylan.
I hate you. I hate you so much. And Mateo.
That's the intro, by the way. That's what we're doing.
We're rolling with that.
We're rolling with that. We're gonna dive right into it.
What's the Mr. Mime thing you've got going on here?
Well, it was the Mr. Beast me, you know. I was just putting a little bit of rhythm into it.
No, that's just.
Okay, okay. Episode 4, very last second episode. I'm about just about 12 hours away from going on a flight down to California. So we gotta get this done quick. Okay. So, Mateo, would you like to start it off?
Well, boy, howdy would I.
Remember,
recently,
please don't make me edit everything you say.
I'm gonna do my best, man. I'm gonna do my best, but this might take a little dancing around.
Oh my god.
New files related to Jeffrey Epstein have been released. Recently, the House and the Senate have been putting heavy pressure on the executive branch in order to force their hand to release the Epstein files. And it is confirmed that in 30 days, they are fully releasing everything they have on Epstein, which they're absolutely not actually going to do.
I was about to say, just get ready for a whole black box, baby. Black paper all the way down.
Donald Trump just fired Marjorie Taylor Greene, Speaker of the House, I believe.
I think so. Let me double check. Yeah, she was just representative for Georgia's 14th congressional district.
Yeah, well, either way, she's lost all support from Donnie J. Mm-hmm. Whereas people have been enjoying calling him Donica Lewinsky. Because you see, allegedly, in these new documents that have been released.
Allegedly. We cannot stress this enough. Look into the camera. Allegedly.
Please, government, don't kill me.
Please FBI. Government. All I have to my name are these Pokemon code cards.
But allegedly, Donald J. Trump, by a meeting set up through Jeffrey Epstein, had relations with former President Bill Clinton.
Yeah, he smoked Clinton's cigar for him. If you
played his skin flute.
He played his skin flute. He sucked his,
earning him the beloved name of Donica Lewinsky.
Don't forget, they called him Bubba.
Bubba.
Which
the other theory
yes.
is that if it wasn't Bubba, which is the nickname for Bill Clinton,
big DC,
that it was Ghislaine Maxwell's horse, which is in the same ballpark of bad, but still not ideal.
I guess you can say Trump took a little visit to Enumclaw.
They call him President Hands.
President Hands? Crazy. But yeah, the first set of leaks, the one with all the emails.
Trump was a Boeing engineer.
Jesus. The ones with all the with all the leaks about the whole Donica Lewinsky thing. Those were actually Epstein's estate leaks, not the actual files. So, 2 separate things technically, just so they know.
So, in 30 days when the files get released, it will most certainly say, beneath all the redacted stuff that will most certainly be there, Donald J. Trump did not give oral services to Bill Clinton.
I swear, if there's literally any useful information in the files once they're released, I will be genuinely shocked. Like I will be fully genuinely shocked.
Yeah, I mean, they're not releasing it. I mean, that would be
There's no
like
way.
saying half of Congress is.
Dude, that would be so funny. A mass government exodus because the files released. We have like 3 members of the House. That'd be great.
That'd be great. That'd be great. We could storm the.
On the topic of corrupt governments, I can't put that one in either. On the topic of
No, wait, that's fine.
I
On the
don't want
topic
to
of
get
corrupt government. No, because that's a shot at Saudi Arabia.
no, I can't put the Saudis are gonna come for me too, brother.
Yeah, but the Saudis freaking suck.
I guess
They stole our comedians.
I guess that's
And
true. They haven't-
Rihanna.
if for some reason that me saying that segue is cut out, you know that they got to me and they paid
I
me
am
off.
very happy.
Very happy. No sadness here. But anyway, so yeah, Saudi Arabia. For some reason, they got Mr. Beast too. In fact, he opened his own limited time. It's only like, I think 40 days is how long it's gonna be there. Mr. Beast Land. I'm gonna put a little picture to point to the slot below Gangsta Steve. You know which one. Mr. Beast
Oh
Land.
wait, or do I point this?
No,
way?
you're right. You're right the first time.
I was
You're
right, I was right,
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
right.
right. Every episode so far where we've done this bit, you have messed. You're just like, well, no, it's this one.
It's hard. It's hard.
You know, that's fair. Yeah. So Mr. Beastland, it's basically just a flat piece of concrete with some neon lights and some mini games. And at the very end of like each day, you can buy prizes and you get money and stuff. It's just like living a Mr. Beast video for a day, which is pretty cool in concept. I saw a video about someone on the ground, what's it called? What's the saying? Feet first into Mr. Beastland. And honestly, it looks hella chill. Like the people there seem really chill. So it's good for them to get something that isn't WrestleMania.
Yeah, it's just too bad you gotta cut.
I will, dude. Now I gotta
It's
cut it
just too
twice.
bad. Well,
Damn
there you go.
it.
You gotta cut it 3 times.
It's not 3 times.
No, but the sad part is, obviously it means Mr. Beast was bought out by the Saudi Arabian government.
Hey, you never know. It's Mr. Beast. Maybe he bought out the Saudi Arabia.
You know what? You know what? Maybe then I'd have hope for what did they buy? Epic Games? Or no, it was EA.
Yeah. It was EA. I still wouldn't have hope.
Yeah, no.
For you.
But you
There's
know
no
what
hope for you.
does inspire hope?
Gabe Newell, Steam Cube 2. I'm just kidding.
No, I was gonna use that to segue right into the 2025 Game
Awards. Yeah, baby.
Dylan?
The nominees dropped on Monday.
Would you like to read out the nominees, Dylan?
All right, let me get my little presenter voice on. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, your 2025 Game Award nominees are as listed: Claire Obscure 33, Death Stranding 2 On the Beach, Donkey Kong Bonanza, Hades 2, Hollow Knight Silk Song, and finally, if you will, drum roll please, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. I'll have a little graphic.
Give it a second. Give it a second. Give it a second.
Anyway, point back here. I'm gonna leave. I have the list of nominees from the website right in this little corner, little square. Point to the square, Mateo. Point to the square. No. What are you doing? We've discussed this. Yeah, there you go.
Time is a thing you can put on a wall, Dylan, or
You
wear it
can't
on
be-
your wrist.
Don't reference.
The
Don't hug
past
me,
is
I'm scared.
far
We're talking
behind
about the
us.
Game Awards.
The future doesn't exist.
So anyway, the Game Awards, very expected set list. I'm gonna be honest. And
Gay Awards.
what's crazy is this year there were so many like great games. There's like a short list of like 10 or so other games that they could have slid in here, and nobody would have batted an eye, which is just absolutely insane. This should go to show how much of a great year this was for gaming.
2025, great years for gaming and great year for movie. I mean, wow, I totally butchered that sentence. Great years for gaming and great year for a movie.
But yeah, been a great year for media actually. And it'll get even better with the release of Five Nights at Freddy's 2 in December. No news on that besides a bunch of behind the scenes set leaks, but I'm not gonna show that. But yeah, anyway, that's the list. I voted for Clear Obscure 33. Mateo, what'd you vote for?
I voted for Silk Song. I mean,
You voted for Silk Song.
I did it in spirit of Jarrett because I know that's what he'd want.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I would be perfectly fine with all of these winning except for Donkey Kong, just because I have a personal.
I just think Donkey Kong. I think it's a great game. I played a bit of it with Johnny. I don't think it's on like game of the year level.
Yeah, I just don't think we need another Astrobot either.
Yeah, I think that's another reason why it kind of won because I still don't think Astrobot should have won. I think that year got screwed over because the nominees were so bad too.
Yeah.
Like they nominated Shadow of the Erd Tree, which was not qualified because it's a DLC.
Yeah. I'm pulling them up right now. Game of the Year nominees were Metaphor ReFantazio, Astrobot, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth for like the third time, Black Myth Wukong, Balatro, and Shadow of the Erd Tree, which were not great. They were definitely not great. Not horrible choices, to be fair, but just like
yeah, no, they're just not. None of them are really.
eye-popping.
They're either not game because like I do think Shadow of the Erd Tree, if it was its own game, probably should have won, but it just wasn't. It just was. It's a DLC. It's the biggest DLC of all time, but nevertheless,
right.
Besides that, I don't know. I think if we're being straight up, it probably should have gone to Dragon's Dogma 2.
That wasn't even nominated.
Yeah, no. Black Myth Wukong would be the runner-up for me there.
Yeah. I'm kind of shocked.
But that last year was a lot of remakes. Like Life is Strange Double Exposure, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Silent Hill 2, Persona 3 Reload, RE4 I think came out last year as well.
RE4 was 2 years before. No, RE4 was the year before. Yeah, and Dead Space was too. I was gonna say Dead Space, but not Dead Space. Yeah, and Animal Well, which as we all know is a remake of Halo 2 and Halo 3.
No, it's like Halo 2 meets Halo 3. Get it right.
Well, it's a remake of never mind, you get it.
There also should have been my favorite Gunnar game, Stellar Blade.
Okay, so moving on. You look so uninterested when you're on your phone. The least you could do is hold it up to the camera and so people know that you're doing something on it.
I was just turning it off.
You're turning me off.
It's not even in my hands anymore.
Put your hands up then. Let me see. Oh, I thought you were about to hold. I thought you were about to have it in your hand. That would have been really funny.
No, what would have been funny is if I. It's right behind my ear. Hades 2, highest rated game of the year.
I think Silk Song.
Nope. Hades 2 is the one that broke Silk Song's highest rating. Because Silk Song is at a 97, I think. Or sorry, Silk Song's a 92. Hades 2 is a 97.
Oh, actually,
which is ridiculously hard.
Ooh, I'm sorry, man. It's actually Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom Switch 2 version at a 95%.
Dude, end it all. End it all right now.
Expedition 33 is actually tied with Hades 2 for 93% of Metacritic.
I thought Hades.
Oh no, never mind. Sorry, Google AI. Yeah, 95% for Hades 3 or Hades 2. Actually on par with Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild Switch 2 edition.
Yeah. Highest rated game of the year. Silk Song
Dispatch is number 9.
Arguably one of the best polished games to come out in the past few years. And Clair Obscur is just very smart with how they did it. Like, it's just a very well-made indie game that looks AAA.
Mm-hmm. There's the downside of them being French, though.
Well, I think the real downside is that it's an RPG. Which, like, it's limited by RPG stuff.
Yeah. The same thing with Baldur's Gate 3 though. That broke through despite being like a game
Well,
not
the
most people
reason
would play.
Baldur's Gate 3 is sort of a different thing is Baldur's Gate 3 also tapped into the tabletop gaming sort of side of
Right.
it all,
And
which like
the
that's what made
romance.
it such a strong contender.
Mhm.
And I mean, it was just tough that year was probably the toughest competition of Game of the Year I've seen in all of the Game of the Years I've been through.
I don't know. Game of the Year 2016 was pretty tough as well.
Overwatch won.
Overwatch, Titanfall 2. So many. It's like I completely like the list was actually crazy. Nominees 2016. The nominees were Overwatch, Titanfall 2, Doom, Uncharted 4, and then I don't know what Inside is, but the other two, like Doom, Uncharted 4.
And Dark Souls 3, Super Hot, and Ori.
I'm looking at the Game of the Year nominees. I mean, just the nominees, not like best games of the year.
Oh, I thought DS3 was nominated, but there was only like 5 nominees at the time, wasn't there?
Yeah, it was Overwatch, Doom, Inside, which I don't even know what that is, Titanfall 2, and Uncharted 4. Those are the 5. And besides not knowing what Inside is, 2016 was a pretty stacked year. Those are all like critically acclaimed, long time favorite games.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
But I don't. But like for contest for number 1 spot, like you're really telling me that year was bigger than Elden
Um,
Ring Baldur's Gate?
Elden Ring wasn't that
Because
year.
Elden Ring Baldur's Gate was
Elden Ring
probably like
was not 2023.
well, Elden Ring was the one that went against Baldur's Gate. Or no,
No,
sorry, it was
Elden Ring was
Elden Ring
2022.
versus
Elden
God of
Ring,
War.
yeah, God of War 2, which those are, dude,
Sorry,
2022 actually
that's
was
what I
cool.
meant. That's what I meant to say. Elden Ring versus God of War Ragnarok was, dude. That's probably the toughest comp because that what it was it was a contest between like popularity and best game and best made game.
Yeah.
Because like in popularity, God of War 5 won, but in terms of better made game, I think Elden Ring is
I
the
wouldn't
better
even,
made game.
I wouldn't even say Ragnarok won popularity contests.
It won most of the categories that year.
Um,
Besides Game of the Year and then Best Sound Design.
Elden Ring copies sold 30 million. 15 million. It actually had half the copies. I mean, by sales, uh, sales figures, sales wise, it was half as popular.
Well, is that total lifetime copies or?
Uh, it was Google AI. We actually probably shouldn't trust that.
Yeah, no, don't never trust Google AI.
I'm
It
just too
gives you the
lazy to
wrong
click
answer.
on links.
Whatever. Let's go past this. I
Yeah,
hate that they introduced Google AI.
Google AI is so useless. It's not, or it's also useless. Activision in 2025, baby. Call
Black
of
Ops
Duty,
7.
Black Ops 7, big stinker. I want to put up here. We're gonna put up the Steam charts for Call of Duty Black Ops 7. Now, take
Oh
into
my
account.
gosh.
Hey, point to it. Point to it. Can't pay. Nope, no gun. No gun.
I know I'm keeping it above frame.
Anyway, Call of Duty Black Ops 7, while Mateo does whatever his bid is. There was no bid. Never mind, I guess. But 80,000, I think it was 80,000 player peak. Ignore the 400,000 because here's, oh God, I gotta have to. Anyway,
No. It wasn't even shown fully.
so the way that I actually learned this the other day, the way the COD works nowadays, it functions under one launcher. So every COD game funnels through one system. And 80,000 player peak for Black Ops 7 was every single COD game that's under that launcher, which is like 5 different games, including Warzone, which is just insane.
Yeah. Black Ops 7 had one of the worst releases of all time. I think in terms of campaign, it was like a 5-hour campaign
It was 3 hours,
for
shorter than
3 hour
Titanfall 2's, and Titanfall 2's is
for
famously short.
like $80 and it instantly pops you out into Warzone the moment you end the campaign.
Mm-hmm.
So is $80 paid DLC for them to in your hand for 3 hours?
And on top of all that, the sales from Black Ops 6 to Black Ops 7 down by 61%.
People are tired of
Astronomical.
Activision.
Yeah. It is like like Black Ops 7 smoked by the two biggest multiplayer games of the past like 3 months. Arc Raiders and Battlefield 7. Battlefield 7,
6.
Battlefield 6.
Battlefield 6 is probably what's killing
COD, yeah.
COD particularly like the most right now.
Yeah,
Because it just swept up all the players.
everything.
And it like for someone who doesn't like that kind of game, those kind of games, it looks good. It looks fun. I
Mhm.
almost kind of want to get Battlefield 6.
I do too.
I'm not going to, but
Neither
I
will
kind of want to. And Arc Raiders, it's like it is the perfection of extraction shooters. I mean, it is
I'm gonna go
like
ahead and drop its Steam charts down here. Just check out the Steam charts for it.
you know,
Point
if you like Rust, you like
Point to it.
Stalker,
Point to it.
like Arc Raiders is a heavy hitter there.
Yeah, Arc Raiders, huge launch. It did play into. It was a really funny thing though. If you don't mind me going on a quick side tangent. So Shroud, the famous multiplayer shooter guy, he had a whole rant on stream about how everyone should be voting for Arc Raiders to be Game of the Year over Clair Obscure. He said that this year was another rigged year. Who the F is playing Game of the Year or nominee Donkey Kong Bonanza? And oh no, just Donkey Kong Bonanza. I thought I cut off. Yeah, like he's trashing
It's a rigged year.
He
Like,
said it's
I'm
a
sorry.
rigged year.
What a clown, dude.
AI schlop. Call of Duty. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna try to put up another picture of its of the AI usage, but it blatantly uses Studio Ghibli like Grok generated imagery for its call sign banners.
It's so bad. It's so bad. Keep in mind, call sign banners they've been making, albeit not the greatest, since like 20 years ago.
And not to mention
Like-
sorry.
No, go on.
Not to mention like 2 years ago, they one of their games had the function to just create your own. Like genuinely one of the most intricate like design things that any game has ever implemented. And now they're just using AI.
Legitimately, they could have just ported old call sign banners and been fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna have
But-
once again. I'm gonna have the banners in the bottom. You barely be able to see it, but you'll get the gist of it. you point to it?
It's awful. Yeah, we don't need to point to it every single time. They get it. They will see it in the corner. But besides
I don't know,
that,
I don't think. I think
Arc Raiders has also come under fire for AI usage, but in sort of a dumb way, in my opinion.
a little bit.
You see, they still had actual voice actors come in and record all the lines for the game.
Mhm.
They just used AI with permission and contracted from all the voice actors who
Is
thought
that
it was
what it,
legitimate. Yeah. To just like piece in the little bits to connect those with AI. Like it's not generative AI. It's almost the same as like, running it through a text to speech program just with a filter over it to sound like the person's voice.
Yeah,
Like
they only.
it's not like a legitimate AI usage.
Yeah, they only used the AI for the ping system too. Apparently.
Yeah. So it's not a big deal, and like it was given their permission by the voice actors, and it's not like it's like being abused. Everybody still recorded all their lines.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So more AI schlop. Activision's dead. Arc Ray is pretty cool. And that's it for the gaming news. Oh, except fake out. Bam! Bottom right corner. Legend of Zelda live action movie leak, or the first official photos. Actually, when I first came up with the notes, it was set leaks. First official photos. Mateo, have you seen the photos?
Yeah, and I'll honestly, I couldn't be less interested.
All right, then
I just do not care. I do not care about the legend. I don't. dead awe. I I sorry, I'm trying not to make you have to edit.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I don't really care about the rest of the topics we have until the last one.
Okay. Then I'll speed. I'll
Because
I'll speed
I
run
feel
this.
like we could just blow through the. Because like, all right, I'll just say it. Do we even really care to talk about live action Moana?
No,
They released a few images of it, or
they
they
released
released a
the trailer.
trailer,
Yeah. I
and
just
it looks like a shot to shot live action remake of the first,
well,
like of the first Moana movie.
I put it in here for one so it connects to Legend of Zelda, and also because I really wanted to show the what Hey Hey looked like in the movie because it's really disturbing. Um so yeah, I'm just gonna leave this I'm just gonna leave this in. Here's live action Hey Hey in the bottom right as well. Point to.
Stop having me point to it every time.
Next topic, we're gonna blow through the next two. Mega Zerora, or as I like to call it, Zero Aura. Zero Aura. Here he is. He stole Luxraid's whole fade. I don't like it very much. I think it's kind of boring. I think it's kind of uninteresting.
It's so boring.
Yeah.
It's gotta be one of the least inspired ZA designs yet.
I'm a big Zerora hater from day one. Even more of a hater now. Tried to steal his fit and made it worse. Mega Luxray, my goat. Should have been you. And then
I think
finally,
they should make a Mega Lampent.
and
Or
finally,
sorry, wait, did I say Lampent? I meant to say what's the one with the light on in the it's
Lantern.
the ocean? Yeah, Lantern.
Yeah, Lampin
I
is
like that Pokemon. I like that Pokemon.
Chandelier's second.
I know. That's why I realized it. Anyways,
Yeah,
Pokemon.
The next Pokemon card set officially leaked. It is called Pokemon Ascended Heroes. Here's the ETB. I couldn't find the set listing. Actually, I could find it. Here's a few special illustration rares. Mega Gengar's SIR, which I actually think looks great.
Yeah, the gold cards this go around are the Mega Dragonite and the Mega Charizard Y. I'm officially in generational debt.
It's not funny.
I had to get my car taken to the shop this week because I may have mentioned it before you were gone, but the brakes have been a little squeaky, Well, it turns out the brake pads wore entirely down and were just I know Nathan will appreciate this. It was just metal scraping against metal. It was just every time I was braking. So like I was messing up the underside of my car without me knowing for like a week.
I drove in this car.
Yeah, but that was before the brakes wore down. Somebody tried to break into my car and they broke the door. Yeah, so I mentioned the door troubles, didn't I?
Yeah, I didn't know it was because someone tried to break in.
What they told me is, yeah, somebody broke your lock trying to break into your car, and they cost me $500 in repair for that. So if I find them, I'm beating them to death with a baseball bat.
That's crazy. That's California for you, though.
Besides that, the drive belt was broken.
I don't even know what that is.
And the drive belt is, I think it's a belt on the engine.
Let me look at
that.
Oh, I do know what it is.
Yeah, no, it's one of the important things.
Yeah, really important thing.
So, in total, the safety inspection was $50. The door lock tumbler inspection and repair was $425. The brake service was $578.92, and the drive belt was $231, leaving me at a total of is it focusing?
$1,200, yeah, and 98 cents.
$1,254.96.
Man, we really need to pull you that gold Gardevoir.
Dylan, if you ever make that joke again, because that Lilies could genuinely change my finances, I'm gonna kill you. Dylan, you're gonna need to pay for everything when you're down here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm taking you to Popeyes and we're getting the Freddy Fazbear meal.
Is
And
there a
you're
Freddy Fazbear
paying.
near Popeyes?
Did we not mention that in this week's episode? So that's the real highlight. Freddy Fazbear meal at Popeyes.
Oh my gosh.
Comes
Oh,
with
there's
cheesy bites, a soda, chicken tenders,
and a cupcake
and a
cup.
cupcake. It's faztastic.
I'm gonna walk in and I'm gonna talk like Freddy Fazbear for the order, and they're gonna be like these guys. Hey there, kids. I would like one Popeyes Freddy Fazbear meal, please.
Did I not mention the Freddy Fazbear meal?
No, this is a new thing. This is it's only $13 for all of that.
Yeah, so we're going to go get Freddy Fazbear.
Oh,
meals
absolutely. We're gonna get Freddy Fazbear. We're gonna do a whole. You know what we should do? We should do a vlog.
Five Nights at Mateo's.
Dude, that's awesome. I never in all my days did I think they're, you know, it feels so nice that Five Nights at Freddy's is finally doing food.
We're gonna get Fazriki.
Freaky. Oh, dude, oh, that's so funny. I'm gonna pull up. It's just Popeyes with Freddy Fazbear on it. So it's actually not that interesting fishing.
But it's just cool. It's just cool that it's Freddy Fazbear.
Freddy Fazbear, dude. That with the Freddy Fazbear Fanta. Yeah.
The Faz Fanta.
The Faz Fanta. Other than that,
they really missed out on calling it the Faz meal, though.
Well, I'm sure if they'd used the Faz meal, they're gonna save it for like their own restaurant.
I can't wait for them to open real life Freddy Fazbear locations.
I don't think they're ever gonna do a full blown Freddy Fazbear location.
Because I will become the purple guy.
No, I was about to say it would be like it'd be Scott would have to partner with an already existing brand. And he wouldn't be like Henry, and then the brand he partners with would be William. It's just like 5 years down the line, 5 kids missing.
It becomes like actual real life lore. That'd be awesome. That'd be so sick.
Of all of like the media franchises to become real, I think Five Nights at Freddy's unironically would be the funniest. Like I can't think of a single other like media franchise that would be as funny as Five Nights at Freddy's becoming real. That would be so great.
If FNAF was realistic.
If FNAF was real, dude. But every day, with every movie release, we get this much closer to an actual functioning Five Nights at Freddy's pizzeria. Five Nights at Freddy's, Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria.
And you know what? It would be sold out every single day.
Every day. It would be the new In-N-Out at Idaho. It would be the new Raising Cane's, period. It would be so awesome.
You know what's such an untapped potential, Dylan?
What?
A FNAF escape room.
They've done that before.
I don't think they have.
I'm pretty sure
they've done the horror houses, but not an escape room.
Our latest friends went to a FNAF themed escape room. Yeah, they did. They did a FNAF themed escape room. Oh, maybe. Actually, I don't think it was an official one. Yeah, it's not official.
I'm just saying, an official Five Nights at Freddy's escape room, but where it's like a whole building, would be so awesome.
It would be so cool. You go through 5 nights or 5 different rooms, and each room is like it's like it's a location where you have like one room where Freddy's slowly approaching you. You got to open the door before he reaches you, or you fail. You got one.
That's nice.
Where you're crawling through.
They could have different games too, where like one's the FNAF 1 security office, and then the other rooms would be like parts and service kitchen, stage,
backstage, and the help desk where you have to deal with customers and they're all rude.
And then FNAF 2 is even easier because then it's just parts and service is kind of a necessary thing for every game. But parts and service, main room, the puppet room.
Yeah. I honestly think it would be so much fun if they did like a real life like experience where you have like it's 10 minutes, you sit in like an office and you have to fend off people in mascot costumes. That would be awesome.
That'd be sick.
It would be really cool. And that would make hella bank too.
No, but it's just like robots on tracks.
I don't think robots on tracks would be as fun as people in costumes. I think people in costumes would be funnier because then you can have them like you can ask them like,
I
"I'll
think
let
robots
you in
on
if you
tracks would
twerk."
be. I think robots on tracks would make more sense.
Yeah,
For
functionally it
like
would.
the for like the stalling, where it's like as soon as you look at the camera, they stop.
Right. I don't think. Oh no, I don't think having them like the real in life, like the real life stalling with the cameras would be as interesting. But
Dylan, you remember when I told you to look out in the hall when we were doing the FNAF
dude,
VR?
don't.
FNAF one.
Okay, guys, that's all for today's video. But
It
no,
was like 2 a.m. too, and you went.
yeah. God, don't bring that. Don't remind me.
Oh, that was great.
Other than that, I think the next biggest piece of news, that it's just kind of like a filter thing. Uh, Homer Simpson in his underwear is officially in Fortnite, and Fortnite's actually doing a huge like event for their end of chapter live event for chapter 7. And just so we have all bases, the voice actor for Zoe from K-pop Demon Hunters is there. A bunch of huge music artists that I can't even remember all of them on the top of my head. Quentin Tarantino and Uma Thurman are playing Fortnite right now. What? And it's all being hosted in Quentin Tarantino's Vista Theater, which is just like, what is Fortnite, man? What world are we living in? Quentin Tarantino canonically has probably played as a giant living banana in Fortnite. Like,
Yeah, it's all just one big Fortnite-mare.
do you think he played Flatfoot, the Fortnite skin that looks like uh Die Hard because her feet is out?
I don't know. But it's kind of like it's all one big Fortnite-mare.
That was a pretty good one. That was pretty good.
I made that joke twice in a row.
I noticed. This is gonna be the one time I didn't call it out, and you called it out yourself.
Because I was like, I need him to know.
I needed to know, yeah.
Oh, in other words, I've also got dirty facial hair. Like,
I'm
look
not
at this.
I'm not
Look at
leaving
this.
this
I
in.
look terrible.
Okay, guys, that's gonna be it for the
It
video.
looks awful.
We're gonna end off. We're gonna start off on a close up of Mateo's face, and we're gonna end off on a close up of Mateo's face. I hope you guys enjoyed this this episode. A bit of a short one, should be at least. We're doing this last second, obviously.
Yeah. No, like as this has gone on, he has lost another hour to
Yeah.
us
To what's happen.
till he's here.
Yep. So I think I'm officially about 13 hours until I set off on my flight.
I'm
But,
actually be so nervous until you get here.
why? Do you think I'm gonna die on the flight?
No.
Cards are gonna get stolen.
Yeah. Like when you can't really relax because of anticipation, like Christmas morning.
No, Christmas
Except
morning,
not that
always.
good, but better.
But yeah. Yeah, so that's it. We have nothing else.
We should watch it. Welcome to Derry when you come down.
I've already caught up. I've been watching.
Oh, you're caught up. Oh,
yeah.
Oh, never mind.
Actually, Welcome to Derry has become a meme as of the past few days because of its intro. Because for some reason, every HBO show has a banger intro. I might put the music in the end credits if I feel not lazy enough. But pretty banger intro. Honestly, pretty good show. I like it more than It Chapter 2 so far.
Yeah, it looks really good.
It's a lot of fun.
Derry.
It's a lot of fun. Very fun show.
Also, of course, you like it more than It Chapter 2 sucked.
Well, what's funny is I'm actually more interested in the non-It part of the show, the one with the part with Dick Halloran. That's actually what's been most interesting to me. But other than that,
Dick Halloran, the guy from The Shining.
The guy from The Shining, the guy who dies in The Shining. Bully in the movie, not in the book.
Oh, he's a bully in the movie?
No.
I'm gonna be honest. I haven't seen The Shining movie.
He just dies in The Shining.
That's
right. You haven't seen The Shining movie? It's like one of the most iconic movies ever. Period.
I read the book.
The book is completely different from Kubrick's Shining.
The book is almost 1-to-1 the same.
I have never I don't think you've ever been more confidently wrong in your life. Stephen King notoriously hates the Shining movie because of how different it is from the book. Does this count as grotesque? Am I not allowed to put this in because it's vulgar? But yeah. So Mateo obviously doesn't know anything about Stephen King.
Yeah,
And
no, I don't. I know nothing about Stephen King. Hold up, where's my Stephen King shelf?
I just want to say, this is the second time that you have gotten your Stephen King adaptations incorrectly while we've had a conversation about it.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't really read King a whole lot anymore. I
mean,
kind of moved past his work.
Well,
I generally like other authors more now.
I prefer more expansive, more deep in thought books like Diary of a Wimpy Kid, The Long Haul.
No. Come on. Clearly. What was the girl version of Diary of a Wimpy Kid? It was something like
Dork
Weird
Diaries.
Girl Diaries or Dork Diaries. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, you were more of a Dork Diaries kid, weren't you? Huh? You like Dork Diaries?
Yeah, you got me.
You got me.
You got me. Okay, seriously, we need to end the episode, so I don't have a.
All right. Yeah. All right.
We're gonna do.
Bye, guys.
No, we gotta do the reverse of what we did at the intro. Goodbye, guys.
I think I just broke my mic.